Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the match between Barcelona and Alaves, and in this game Barcelona is going to be playing away. This is again going to be another very important match because Barcelona's only goal right now is to make it to the top 4, and so receiving a great win and receiving all 3 points against Alaves, it is very important. And then we're also going to be moving on towards the latest on Ansu Fati's injury, and lastly we're also going to be talking about who Barcelona is scouting in terms of their next left back, because Barcelona are currently looking for a replacement to replace Jordi Alba. But first we are going to be talking about the most recent news in this video, and then we will be talking about the match between Barcelona and Alaves. So let's first talk about Ansu Fati, because there has been a lot of noise regarding Ansu Fati's name because he was pulled out from the match against Athletic Club. Originally in that match against Athletic Club, Ansu was only supposed to play about 20 to 25 minutes, but because that game went to extra time and he played past 25 minutes, he did receive another injury. He received a relapse. Now it is not a relapse on the knee, it does have something to do with the hamstring. So as of now there is a big decision to be made because many doctors are trying to tell Ansu Fati that he should be receiving surgery, he needs surgery in order for him to get better, but Ansu Fati does think otherwise, and let me explain, because it does say here, according to Javi Miguel, the club met today with Ansu Fati and his family to open the possible scenarios. They have asked for 48 hours to make a decision on whether to operate or not. Final decisions will be made on Monday. The player will be the one who has the last word, but everything indicates that he will finally be given the green light to the operating room. The doctors informed him that he would have a surgery in Finland under a hamstring specialist. And so look, right now the situation is this: Ansu Fati is going to have to make a decision on his own. I really do advise for Ansu Fati to not make a decision on his own, because at the end of the day, Ansu Fati, right, these are players, these are not doctors. They don't know the best solution towards a certain problem within their body. And it does say here, according to Victor Navarro, that Dr. Bruna has advised Fati to undergo surgery. If he undergoes surgery, he will be out for 3 to 5 months, being fully ready for the next season. If he decides against the surgery, the time off is going to be around 7 to 10 weeks only, but with a high chance of a relapse. And so there is a very tough decision to be made. This is why I do say Ansu Fati should not necessarily make this decision on his own. Understand that Ansu Fati has been experiencing many bad problems after taking surgery because he only gets re-injured again. And so of course many of us do want to see like Ansu Fati tomorrow, right? But that is only going to lead towards a potential relapse. So I do think that the only solution would be to wait the 3 to 5 months and have him receive the surgery, because if he doesn't, he might receive permanent damage within his legs. And I get it, right? Because this is a very tough decision to make, because if he does choose the surgery, he will be out for like a second season in a row, which is like almost 2 years. And Ansu Fati does want to play. Like, you can see it on the field that he wants to play. He wants to lead the front line. But hopefully he does take it. I don't know what's going to be happening on Monday, and hopefully this could be the last injury he does go through and be ready for Xavi's first official season and really be ready for a very strong start. But now let's move on towards Barcelona scouting for a next left back, because Barcelona have basically made it official that they are looking for a brand new left back to replace Jordi Alba. And it does say here, according to Oriol Dominic, Barcelona are very clear they need a left back urgently and are looking in the market for one. There is talks for Tagliafico, who wants to leave Ajax and is talking about an exchange for Balde. Mateo Alemán dreams of bringing Jose Gaya. So of course this is going to be a huge deal for Barcelona to finally replace Jordi Alba, because Jordi Alba has been having many poor performances. In that last game against Athletic Club, he has lost a total of 33 balls. Like, he gave away the ball 33 times, and that is a lot, especially when you are one of the defenders of that club. And we're not making a decision to look for a next left back because of one game. Like, Jordi Alba has been doing this for so many games. And so even if Barcelona come with a decision that they do not want to sell Jordi Alba, there should still be a search for a brand new left back to replace this player, because I just think that Alba right now, he is mentally and physically not there. And to be a left back in Barcelona, you have to be mentally strong, you have to be physically strong, and Alba right now is the complete opposite. He is mentally damaged at the moment, and that is because he has been through the losses of Bayern Munich, the losses of Liverpool, the losses of PSG and Roma, and all of that, all of those experiences do take a toll on your mental health as a player. But the big question is going to be this: who is going to be arriving to replace Jordi Alba? Because the market is not huge, and when it comes to the negotiations of Gaya and Tagliafico, right now it just seems very unrealistic. Like, we need to see these transfer rumors develop, because if we exchange, let's say for example, Balde for Tagliafico, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to let go of someone who knows Barcelona's football and someone who's like 18 years old just to receive a 30-year-old left back like Tagliafico? And then when it comes to Gaya, right now with Jose Gaya, he is having good talks with Valencia. Like, there has been many reliable sources explaining that Gaya does want to stay at Valencia and he does not want to move to any other club. So right now, I just do not know. Where is Barcelona going to go? The market is not huge. It does seem very unlikely and like a very bad idea to bring in Tagliafico, and right now Gaia just does not want to move away from Valencia. But whatever new does happen regarding the left back position and who Barcelona is searching for, we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. But now let's go into the match between Alaves and FC Barcelona. Now look, our goal right now is to make it to the top 4 and nothing else. There's nothing else to compete for. Like, I get it, right? We have that tournament, which is the Europa League. I understand that that can give us an opportunity to go to the Champions League, but it makes more sense for Barcelona to make it to the top 4. Making it into the top 4 within La Liga is what makes Barcelona the Barcelona that we know today. And so the sensations right now at the moment, like the feeling, right, is that we need to trust the process, because I understand that over the past 4 weeks, we have only been getting bad results. Like, for example, we tied against Granada, where if we won against Granada, we could have gone into top 4. Or another one is we did not win in the semifinal for the Super Cup against Real Madrid, and we have been eliminated. We have been eliminated from also the Copa del Rey. So not many good things have been happening to Barcelona. And right now, as Barcelona fans and for the players in the club, we really need to get into the moment and think that we need to trust this process, because one day we are going to get there. And Xavi has made this very, very clear during the press conference, and this is what he said: I am optimistic because otherwise I would go home. I am convinced that we are at the beginning of something important. We have to have faith, persevere, insist. It all already happened to me as a footballer and I came out. So yes, it is true. Like, right now we need to reinstill what Barcelona is. The Barcelona that we once knew like 10 years ago was a Barcelona that was intense, a team that presses high by moving fast around the field or moving the ball fast around the field. That is what Barcelona is a very intense team. This Barcelona right now under Xavi Hernandez, yes, we can do that, but we are very inconsistent. And the moment we don't do that, we are a team that looks very vulnerable. Like, for example, the way that we combated against Real Madrid in terms of the intensity and how we move the ball fast, that was amazing. It showed that Barcelona do have the capability to bring a great game. But then the next match against Athletic Club, we were moving slow, we did not press right, there was no intensity, and so that does have something to do with the lack of focus, the lack of being consistent, because it is clear that Barcelona have showed the proof that they have it within them, but we need more focus. These players right now do need to be 100% in every game, and that is going to be Xavi's main job, and he has to take it game by game, and that is going to be the type of game that we want to see against Alaves. Now, when it comes to the player fitness, right, who is going to be available tomorrow? We are going to be naming the players that are not going to be featuring in that match against Alaves, and starting with Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay did not feature in the group sessions. He was training individually. He is not going to be making it to the match against Alaves. As for Xavi, he is going to be suspended because he did receive a red card in the previous La Liga match. Garcia is still going to be out for another 4 weeks. Ansu Fati, of course, we just talked about him. He is going to be out for potentially 3 to 5 months. As for Dembele, Barcelona are standing firm on their decision. They're not going to be playing him if he's not going to be renewing. He did train with the group though, and many have said that he has trained well, but Dembele will not feature in the match against Alaves, and Xavi has also made this clear during the press conference. And then we have Elias, someone that many might expect to see tomorrow night, but this player did play today for Barcelona B. He scored a wonder goal, so the fact that he did play today, he's not going to be playing another game tomorrow. So now, assessing all of these players, we are now going to be getting towards our predicted starting 11, the starting 11 that we could see tomorrow night. So we are going to go with a 4-3-3 formation. I do expect to see Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, our defensive line being Jordi Alba on the left, Araujo and Gerard Piqué as our center back duo, Alaves on the right back position. As for our midfield, we could see Busi, Pedri and Frankie, because again, Gavi is not going to be there. As for our front three, I do expect to see Abde, Jugla as the striker and Ferran Torres as the left winger. Now, a couple of key points that I do want to make is that yes, we could see Nico Gonzalez in place of Sergio Busquets. Maybe a midfield of Nico, Pedri and Frankie could be something that we could see tomorrow, maybe. Or we could see Xavi say, you know what, let's place Frankie de Jong as the central defensive midfielder and have Pedri and Nico as our interiors. So that might be something that we could see tomorrow night. Who knows? But one thing is very clear, Busquets does need rest because of the way that I have been seeing him. He cannot even last past 65 minutes. Like, he plays well, but his engine runs out very, very early. So I want to see a midfield, hopefully, of Nico, Frankie and Pedri at least for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then for our front three, of course, I do want to see Ferran, Jugla being the striker that he always is. I do think that Jugla does have a future with this club. Hopefully he can bag in a couple of goals, because if we look at Alaves, they have not won a game in La Liga since November 6th. So there is no excuses to not win tomorrow night. And I do expect every player to step up in this game and really grab a great win. Hopefully we can win 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, because because we are going to be needing it. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news and pre-match preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.